Relecto, Brendan Powell, 4 Tartan Taylor. Vides it for the first time, that one, Mark Dwyer's Mount. Number 5 is Corporal Klinger, Mark Perrett. 6, Cashew King, Trevor Wall. Number 7, Tabito, ridden by Ian Lawrence, who claims. Number 8, Mrs. Muck, Simon Sherwood, who doesn't. Number 9, South Parade, Tony Charlton claims the 4. 10, Nebris, Ian Schumark claims 4. Number 11, Intuition, Dale McEwen. Number 12, Tivian, ridden by Tom Leuenschloss. We'll be hearing more about him later. Number 13, Kappa, ridden by Will Hayes, who claims the £7.
Klinger and Intuition both on 4 to 1. Relecto 6 to 1 chance with South Parade at 7s. Cliffalder and Tabito both on 8s. Sproston Boy a 9 to 1 shot with Keeper of the Market is Intuition 4 to 1 from 9 to 2. Relecto 11 to 2 from 6s and South Parade steady on the 7 to 1 mark. Sproston Boy is now 8 to 1, having come via 10s, and Cliffalder a 10 to 1 chance from 8s. Debris 11 to 1 from 10 to 1, and Tepito now again 11 to 1, this time from 8s. Cashew King 12s from 10s, Tartan Taylor on 20s, and they go 25 to 1 bar those. And Intuition has just gone 9 to 2, joint favourite. Relecto all on 9 to 2. South Parade steady at 7, Sproston Boy 8 to 1, Cliffalder on 10s. Nebris and Tepito both 11 to 1 chances with Cashew King 12 to 1 from 10s, and Mrs. Muck now is 20 to 1, opened up at 33s, and they go 25s bar.
It'd be interesting if Hal Lunenschoss could get involved in the finish, because in Scandinavia they don't allow them to use their whips at all. With the present controversy, it'd be nice to see him involved. But that's he's one of the outsiders. Here you are, Graham.
Come on! And Relecto lining up and takes them away. They on their way. Intuition racing second, Cliffalder is third, Sproston Boy racing 4. Wide of them is Corporal Klinger, that's in the yellow colours on the extreme right, tracked by Mrs. Moss. But it's Relecto carrying his head very low. Took a keen hog going down to the start, leading. From Intuition and Cliffalder, and wide of these is South Parade. They come to the first, which they all take safely. Mrs. Muck on the extreme right of the picture. And as they race down towards the second, it's Relecto leading from South Parade and Intuition and Sproston Boy and Cliffalder, and Tabito, and then comes Nebris and Corporal Klinger racing wide. The leaders over the second, behind that one Tartan Taylor. Then Tivian and Mrs. Muck and Kappa is the back marker, and they race up past the stands with Relecto leading. Relecto showing the way by a length and a half to South Parade and Intuition and Tabito, and then next to the rail Sproston Boy and Cliffalder and Nebris and Corporal Klinger. Then comes Cashew King, Mrs. Muck, Tivian, then Tartan Taylor is last, but one last of all is Kappa. And they race away past the stands, and it's Relecto that's in the lead. Relecto showing the way to, in second place, South Parade and Intuition and Tabito, and wide Corporal Klinger and Cliffalder and Sproston Boy hugging the rails. These are followed by Cashew King and then Nebris, and behind Nebris on the outside Mrs. Muck and Tivian and Tartan Taylor and Kappa, and they race down the hill and away from the stands and down towards flight number 3 with Relecto. 3 clear of, in second place, South Parade, 2 back to Intuition and 1 back to Tabito racing 4. Then line across the track Corporal Klinger and Cliffalder and Sproston Boy. And then just in behind these come Cashew King and Nebris racing wide, followed by Tivian and Mrs. Muck and Tartan Taylor, and the back marker is Kappa. But it's still Relecto leading as they level up into the back stretch. They've got a mile and a quarter left to race, and Relecto by a couple of lengths. To South Parade as they take the second, and Intuition is third, all safely over the third. And Tivian now just the back marker, a little bit slow at it. South Parade is chasing up Relecto and they take the short run to the fourth. The leaders are at it now, and it's Relecto that's clear. Relecto in the lead from South Parade. And then just in behind these is Intuition, that's racing third. Behind these comes Tabito and Cashew King, and Tabito a little bit ungained yet that flight. Corporal Klinger's on the outside, but closing up on the leaders, it's Relecto the leader as they continue down the far side. Relecto, the horse with the white face, on the outside of it is South Parade with the green sleeves, Tabito wide of these. Mrs. Muck giving up the outside to no one. Intuition hugging the rails, tracked by Cashew King. Corporal Klinger is mid-division. Nebris being ridden along. Sproston Boy gets a reminder, and they start the turn out of the back straight. And Relecto piling on the pace, still the leader by a length to South Parade, with Intuition getting up on the inside of it. Tabito being pushed along in 4. Tartan Taylor is making smooth progress, but the progress momentarily checked there as it went for a run on the inside. Corporal Kling is being ridden along, but up front these three are drawing 4 to 5 lengths clear, and these three are the pace-making Relecto, tracking at Intuition. On the outside of it is South Parade, opening up to Corporal Klinger back and forth as they race down towards the second from home, with Intuition switching on the inside, but Relecto keeping up the gallop. South Parade with it, Corporal Klinger coming with a run and getting much closer as they race down towards the second last. Kifalda is finishing fast on the wide outside as they come down towards the second last. It's Relecto now being joined by South Parade and Relecto from Intuition and Corporal Klinger. Kifalda made a slight mistake there, and they've got just over a furlong and a half to go. One flight of hurdles to jump, and it's South Parade in the lead. Relecto's lack of a race now taking its toll. Corporal Klinger in the yellow coming there strongly. They're at the last. South Parade leads. Here comes Corporal Klinger charging up on the outside. Relecto one pace back in third. Intuition hard ridden four as Corporal Klinger sweeps and goes for home. Another one for the Pipe stable this. Another big race going to Martin Pipe. It's Corporal Klinger, his horse going 6 clear up to the line, and Corporal Klinger wins it. South Parade is second. Relecto held on bravely to be third. Intuition 4. Mrs. Muck stayed on well 5. Tartan Taylor ran out of puff 6.